it's me Shahzayn here. As the iPhone SE2 or the iPhone SE 2020 edition is official from Apple now, if we can put the iPhone SE 2020 in three simple words, that $399 we are getting the iPhone 8's body dimensions, the iPhone 11 Pro's processor aka the A13 Bionic chip, and iPhone XR's camera at $399. As I cannot believe the price, as Apple has a track record and tends to have aggressive pricing of their newly launched devices, but at $399 literally you are getting the horsepower of iPhone 11 Pros. You can certainly go for iPhone 11, but it won't be faster than the iPhone SE 2020 edition. On the contrary, you can go for the Samsung S20 Ultra 5G, but it will be slower than the iPhone SE, except the 5G downloads. But it's not all about the processor. It's as we can count on the longevity of the iPhone SE 2020, as well as Apple has a track record, and we all know that Apple tends to support their devices for a longer time. So as the iPhone SE has the latest A13 Bionic chip, so one can expect longer software updates from Apple. And if we can talk about the specs of the iPhone SE 2020, 4.7-inch display with 715 to 1334 pixels. It has got 3 GB RAM with 3 different variants, 64 GB, 128 GB and 256 GB respectively. There is one good news and one bad news. The good news is that the famous the Apple users over the period of time have loved the Touch ID, which is back, but the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack is gone. So the camera of the iPhone SE 2020 is not a tri camera or a quad camera, as the trend is nowadays of tri and quad cameras. It is a single 12 megapixel shooter with f1.8, and it has 4K recording. The front facing camera is a 7 megapixel with EIS electronic image stabilization and with f2.2 aperture. So certainly Apple has made a great progress as compared to the old iPhone SE model in the camera department, and it will certainly take amazing photos and videos. So it has the body of the iPhone 8, but talk about the processor or the camera or the internals. So a lot has changed from the older iPhone SE model as compared to the iPhone SE 2020. If we talk about the colors, it has got 3 colors: red, black and white. With the launch of iPhone SE 2020, Apple has made a grand entry in the $500 category of the mid-rangers or the mid-range flagshippers, as we tend to call them. As in this category, Samsung, OnePlus, Xiaomi, Google have made a great service in this range, but with the iPhone SE 2020, Apple has started a great competition among these manufacturers, and we are hoping a great contest from Apple with the other devices, as Apple has made a brilliant entry with the iPhone SE 2020 in this category, as we keep our fingers crossed and see this contest happening between these manufacturers. I've liked this info about the iPhone SE 2020 from my side. Hope to meet in the next video with some more info about the newly launched devices, and it's me Shahzayn signing off.